Good evening, everyone. Anthony, Wall Street Trader, 8:22 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on January 23rd, 2023. This is not financial advice, it's educational. Click the subscribe, the bell, share the video, click the thumbs up. Intraday updates are on that Twitter link below. Here to talk about Filecoin, so let's go straight into it. We're going to look at the Filecoin to US dollar pair. Then we're going to look at the underlying two components that make that up. Number one, inner strength. How is Filecoin really doing without Bitcoin's help? The second one is Bitcoin itself. Bitcoin dragging around the rest of the market, as we all know. It is the benchmark. So let's go right into the markets. Here's the left side of the equation, Filecoin to US dollar. Well, in the last video, we were around 490, just getting over this resistance area. Well, guess what? We just literally, over the last couple of days, popped through it squarely. Why? Well, the inner strength was really the driver of this, and we're going to go into that in a second, but let's talk about more fundamentally what's going on with the company. So on the 17th of January, it was announced that the Filecoin Foundation would be doing a launch on this LM400 technology demonstrator spacecraft. This is part of the announced partnership with Filecoin and Lockheed Martin. So this is a pretty big deal. More about sales exposure and exposure on Filecoin, less about what it's going to necessarily do to Filecoin in terms of its business today. But it is a longer term view in terms of where Filecoin is going, and it's certainly needless to say, them going into outer space with Lockheed Martin, one would argue this coin is mooning. But let's go right back into Filecoin to dollar. We do have support again, except this time it's support, not resistance at 491. We have resistance now at 650. So we were up 10%. Now let's go to the inner strength on Filecoin to Bitcoin. And this thing is still making a nice run up. We are hitting resistance right here. There's no doubt in my mind we hit that, and there's a reason why we're coming back down. We haven't quite done the job of breaking through that resistance area. We take a closer look here. The resistance right now, we poked through it but kind of pulled back. Resistance is really at 23,786. We're not too far off from that, maybe 1%, but the current price right now is around 23,324 to Bitcoin. So we got to get over this line right over here, which is currently at 23,726. In the meantime, let's go over to the benchmark. Benchmark also actually doing slightly better than we were talking about on the last video. It has went over this resistance area. Well, that resistance area started all the way back in November of 2021 when Bitcoin hit a peak of 67,604. This resistance line hasn't been broken since then. As you can see, we hit it once, we hit it twice. We're just getting over it right here, and that tells me we could conclude soon, as long as we get up a little more and break it properly, that our next area of resistance would be somewhere between 28,595 or so and 31,000. Anyway, that's pretty much it. But as you notice, Bitcoin dominance has been doing phenomenal, meaning Bitcoin's overall share of the market value in cryptos has been increasing relative to the other altcoins. But with Filecoin, that inner strength File to Bitcoin pair has actually been doing well over the last couple of days. This is a daily change, so I wouldn't worry about that. But over the last few days, it's definitely growing relative to Bitcoin. I think we're going to see a lot more to come with Filecoin over the coming months. In the meantime, Filecoin at 534, spot 6. And if you all have any other cryptos or stocks you want covered on the subsequent videos, yes, I know I have a bunch more to do. I've gotten a few other comments, and I will get to them. But please add them below. I'll get to your cryptos. We'll chat.